Hello, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. It's definitely treat time.
Oh, it is. It's the witching hour. We've never come to you so late at night.
We're recording at 10:42 Eastern Time. Just give a little bit of a spooky vibe for this Halloween episode. And if you are listening and not seeing us visually on YouTube, what are you doing? But we are actually all in costume. We're in wigs. Do you ladies want to tell them why we're in wigs?
Sure. I mean, we're in wigs because we're honoring our wigstress, our wig connoisseur, our lady in wigting, our lady in wig.
The great lady of wigs.
Yeah.
Wait.
Like
Okay, now
Nicole the Good, the wig. Nicole Kidman, the wig. We're here to honor Miss
Nicole
with
Nicole with the good wig. Nicole Kidman. Yes. So we love Nicole Kidman here at Tres Leches, and we thought, what better way to kind of pick an impromptu Halloween costume than by grabbing a wig you have, putting it on your head, and then reverse engineering from there, because there is a Nicole Kidman wig for every hairstyle and hairdo.
And
whatever wig you have. Yeah, if you don't have a Halloween costume, but you have a wig, put that wig on your head and Google Nicole Kidman wearing whatever you have. It will be there, and that's your costume. Which Nicole are you, Johnny?
The color is giving Stepford Wives, but I feel like the style is giving Batman Forever.
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah. I
Batman
think I buy
Forever
that.
was
I think I
very
buy that.
damsel in distress, very Bruce, very hushed tones.
Ian, what Nicole are you channeling on this Halloween?
You know, I think I'm giving Nicole in Stepford Wives post being fired, and she had the black bob, and she's that amazing close up that's just like studied. Yeah, and so when she becomes a Stepford Wives, a la the Glenn Close and Christopher Walken, like prescription, and it's I wish I had like a bow or something to kind of really do that little bo peep, but it'll do, pig. It'll do.
Oh, it'll do. It's evoking. As what did Donald Trump say when he was asked if he's got a plan to replace Obamacare? He goes, "We have the concept of a plan. We have an idea for a plan. We have a concept for a plan for a costume tonight." I am Nicole Kidman. After later on in her career, when she turned to television and and streaming,
Yes,
I am Nicole Kidman in The Undoing, as a licensed family therapist, couples therapist, Dr. Grace Fraser, whose life
Gets turned upside down.
well, her life becomes undone, if you will, and she
The
did.
Undoing.
When a murder happens close to her home, and she has to revisit her relationship with her husband and figure out if that man really is who he thought he was. It wasn't. It's him. Were you in danger? So yes, that's the Nicole that I'm channeling. But you know what's nice is, so yes, but it's also there was a lot of coat acting in The Undoing, which is why I'm wearing a coat. The coat was the fourth character. The first character was the wig. The second character was her skin, which was truly translucent.
It was good.
The third character, the hair,
yes,
for sure.
Yeah.
Are you both lovers of Halloween?
Love.
Currently
love.
in this moment, yes. Yeah, Johnny, you bring it out in me, I have to say. You are like my Halloween good luck charm.
I feel like you wore this the first year of the podcast when we went out in New York City on Halloween. You wore this as Lestat, this wig.
Are you being passive aggressive about saying that I'm reusing something right now?
No, I mean, if you got it, flaunt it. I'm just saying that is what you were when we...
It was. When I wore this, and then we went to City of Gods, and then Cody Rigsby famously said, "Girl, what are you? What is this?" And I like...
She couldn't give. She was like, "I'm sort of." She's like, "Well, girl, you don't even know what you are. So how are we?"
I mean, I did, but it was just he caught me. His comedic timing, we'll just call it that, caught me so off guard. I didn't really know if he would know the answer of me saying I was Alucard from Castlevania. I was in such a state of shock, I can't remember a thing, and it wasn't until he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
Many times, multiple times. Yeah, I think we talked about this last year too. Is that Halloween is for the most creative of the gals, and you really have to work at it. Is the problem for it to be good? You have to really put a lot of effort into it.
You absolutely, Rose. And is it cold where you are? I see the Macy's Thanksgiving Day. Oh my God, is that Barney behind you? Wow, how are you guys doing over there? Staying warm?
We're doing great. We are fantastic.
Here in the studio, it's a little toasty, but you guys look like you could be. Oh, is that cider? I think that's cider.
Yeah, it might be.
How hot are you guys in the wigs?
Oh, temperature-wise.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very comfortable in a wig. The issue is not temperature; it's tightness. The lace is fresh.
Where
I only wore this wig one time. I bought this wig and I wore it for a single number, which is why it's in such good shape. I wore it for a single number when I was on the road with Kinky Boots.
Oh,
solitary number.
We're a single solitary number. We did it. We did a show at a bar in Dallas Fort Worth. I can't remember the name of the bar right now. It's gonna come to me in a minute. And we did a drag show, and it was really, really fun. We did it with local queens. We did it in a bunch of cities. And I used this for, I don't even know. It was like a Cubana, like a very Tropicana showgirl look. So it was pretty fab.
Very Buena Vista Social Club, if you will.
Very that, actually, but sluttier. Much sluttier.
See, because right now you're giving like, you're giving like Meg Ryan if she was, redhead Deborah Messing, like, romantic comedy kind of energy.
I see. I like that.
Yeah.
But wait, no, we were just saying the general reason that we're here, of course, is because Halloween is one of those nights that brings out things that bump in the night. Well, hopefully not too bumpy.
Too bumpy.
Not too bumpy. Easy on the bumps. No, but when we were getting ready for this tonight, I was thinking about when I was growing up. To me, Halloween is, I know it's not, but I feel like it's a holiday for Latinos. I know it isn't like white people love it in America, because when I grew up, it was always with like Latinos,
Yeah.
And so I hear Happy Halloween, trick or treat, which is what my grandma used to say. And it was just like our costumes. Did you ever have any, like one time I was like a guajiro, you know what I mean? I was like a little Cuban
Old man.
farmer. Old man.
Which I bet you looked adorable in.
It was cute.
Yeah.
I won't lie. It was cute.
I remember before we were, because we grew up Christian, so we weren't allowed to celebrate Halloween after a certain amount of time.
God
but
is an
before
awesome God.
He reigns from heaven above. Yeah, that's what we were doing on Halloween.
Yeah, for
but
real.
before my mother was born again, me and my sister dressed up as Batman and Catwoman, and I was furious that I was not Catwoman and that my sister was, because I was like, she doesn't even appreciate it. She doesn't even appreciate the movie. Like, and I just remember being furious that I was Batman, which on Friday I will be.
Look at that.
One more again.
You're going from Michelle Pfeiffer, who you are right now, to George Clooney.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's a George Clooney. That's a good one. Well,
I liked his.
He's no Val Kilmer, but
No, Val Kilmer had such a sort of why you? I'll see you there. No,
He was an excellent
he would
Batman.
die.
I've loved all the Batmans.
Jesus.
There's
I'm
not even
performing
a
and I'm not
Batman
getting
I haven't
any
loved.
feedback on the perform. I'm not getting any feedback on my
Maybe
performances.
that's for the best.
I like you. You've got spunk. I like you.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I have no memories of Halloween because we didn't have Halloween.
oh, you didn't have Halloween?
No, we didn't have that in the UK where I grew up.
Yes, of course.
That's a
What do you
callback.
call it
Course.
across the pond? What do they call it over there? Old Hallows Eve?
Ooh, yes. No, we had Halloween.
All
It was fun.
Saints Day. No, we didn't do it too.
The Queen's Scare.
The Royal Scare.
What's been spooky for both of you?
Oh my goodness. For a Halloween episode, that we are no better way to celebrate Halloween than by looking at the things that have actually been spooky in real life. Because it's been a spooky couple of years, has it not?
It has.
I think it started getting spooked. 9/11 was the first big spook, and
Big
it really
spook.
hasn't got it. That was the first big spook.
Big spook.
And big spook. And I don't think it's gotten any less spooky since.
No,
I'm
it's
still
actually.
waiting
I
for
feel
the-
like it's haunted
Less
now. It's not
spooky
even
since.
spooky
Yeah, exactly.
anymore. It's-
I'm waiting for the scene in the horror movie when the lights
Conjuring.
finally come on and you see the police, the police lights approaching the house. I
really
keep
bad.
waiting for that to happen. And
That's
and
the
it's
only
not.
time I see
I'm still-
police lights, and I'm like, oh, thank God.
Thank God, I know.
Is when I'm watching a scary
movie.
Yeah, it's funny. I just recently, in the last 2 days, I don't like horror. I don't usually like to try on feelings I don't enjoy. Mm-hmm. So it's actually like I'm doing such a service when I come to this podcast to hear both of you talk about your lives. But I live through it, and so I do that. So I watched Silence of the Lambs last night, and then the night before that. Hannibal, and then Silence of the Lambs before that, and then Weapons before that. I've had quite a spooky last 3 days of just sort of cinema.
Wow,
and
that's a lot.
Just to kind of to touch on what you're saying, the relief you get when the movie is done is euphoric. It's there's something about the sort of like 2 + 1 + 1 = 2. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
the like
Yes,
if I watch horror while it's horror season, while I'm in the horror season of the world, then it
It
kind of
doesn't
can't.
seem so scary.
It doesn't seem so scary.
Yeah.
I've always.
Do you follow?
Yeah.
I do.
Are you getting it?
I do. I'm getting it.
I'm not getting it.
I'm as a horror fanatico. I love scary movies.
Wait,
Yeah.
I get it.
have you guys seen Weapons?
I have.
No, I need to see it. I still like
do.
because I asked 3 people to watch it. They all said no. One of them being my boyfriend.
Like with you?
Yeah. I got
you
well.
wouldn't want- so you
Actually,
wouldn't
no.
have to watch it
Joe
alone.
said he would see it, but then I didn't follow up. So I guess I do have someone to watch it with. I don't know if it's in theaters anymore though. I think I have to watch it at home.
It isn't. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
Weapons is an excellent horror movie. It's so well done. It's edited beautifully.
saw
I
it.
don't think that I don't think that the payoff at the end is quite as delicious as I would like it to be,
Yeah, sure.
but it's great. And
It-
Josh Brolin, right? Josh.
yeah.
James is the father.
Yes.
Josh Brolin is a miracle in it. He
He's-
is the horror movie straight man.
Saved.
It's an archetype, but he's one of the best versions of that.
Yeah.
You know? It's really great. There's a bunch of them in Scream and in the Scream anthologies. There's a bunch of like that role. The man who's
Yeah.
like strong but vulnerable
Yeah.
Yes,
and
we
doesn't
love.
get killed.
I was really kind of to what Juan is saying, like the ending, you're like, oh, okay, but there was still relief. And I like who wrote it, because I go, if that is the way you're thinking about, without giving too much away.
Yeah, don't
You know
give
what? Yeah, you know what?
anything
Actually,
away.
I have this. That spooks me when people are like, not to give too much away. Okay, so you're about to though. So like when you say that, you're just giving me a disclaimer
Yeah,
that now
that you're-
I have to.
Well,
I have to like
That
subtext.
I'm going to sit
under-
with whatever you're saying while I'm watching the movie.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Not necessarily. Maybe they're saying it's also they could be saying, I'm not going to give too much away. Like, I'm going to tell you this, and don't worry, it's still worth seeing.
But now you've
Like, or
just
don't
told me
tell me
that this
anything.
one
How-
thing though is a don't listen to like it. I think
Don't get me started on spoilers and people
You
who
love
don't like
spoilers, though, so you're going to have a different
exactly.
feeling about it.
Yeah, I think everyone needs to like fucking grow up and realize that they can go see something when they know a little bit about it. Like, it doesn't ruin it.
Yes,
But that's
for
just-
sure.
I actually love watching something I know nothing about.
Oh, sure, I do too. I love it too. It's not that I
Because
don't
it's
like
rare
that.
in this life where we experience things for the first time.
Yeah.
You know?
But I just hate when someone's like, oh my God, you should the latest Grey's Anatomy, and you're like, don't say anything about what happened on Grey's Anatomy. How about Meredith Grey? Yeah. She's
dies.
gone. They got rid of her. Yeah. She left the show. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Meredith Grey? No.
She's more like Meredith Grave now.
Yeah, truly.
Here's something I will tell you without giving too much away, because this has no. I'm not giving you anything about the film, but for your prospective viewers, co-watchers, it is not that horror-y. It's
that's what I heard.
thrillery.
I did hear that.
And just really, really impeccably acted. Like, there's something about it where you're like, I am buying the world that's being created.
That's what we want. We want our horror to be possibly nominated for an Oscar. You know,
Yeah.
we want good acting.
I think we also want our horror. I want my horror to be surprising. I want horror to take me places where I haven't been before. I want to meet complicated people who do unpredictable things when faced with their worst fears. So it's not only about the boogeyman, but it's how people react to the boogeyman, what they do. That's why Scream is so excellent. Because there's a murderer and he's not
what I thought you were
real.
gonna say.
Oh yeah, he's the murderer is a real person. We have proven that, right? It's not a ghost. It's not a phantasm. It's not like an apparition. We know that it's a real thing. It's not like Jason, who is like this unkillable, thing. It's a person who we know it is. And everyone involved, Courtney Cox's character, everyone's character has something to get from the experience, like knowing or being close, their proximity to the evil force. It just makes it delicious. And in Weapons, you do have that too. But you have both. You have like a really artful movie. It's more artful than many of the Screams. But you also have that like political, everyone has something to get. And I love that about Weapons. It's really good. I just hope you all go see it.
Yeah.
A lot of things that go bump in the night.
I would say kind of to your interesting characters who do unpredictable things or whatever, and like that is Hannibal Lecter to me.
Oh, fantastic. As good as it gets.
It's literally a monster I want to go to dinner with. Like, you buy every single second of that movie is masterful in score, in direction, his performance obviously, but like she's amazing in that. Like,
the great Jodie Foster, of
it's
course.
crazy. Yes, I felt like I didn't even have to say her name because it's sort of assumed, but yeah. Anyway, so I think that's why I had so much sort of more fun watching something. I did skip over some of the group. I literally press pause and I go beep 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 beep.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't. When I know it's gonna happen, I'm like, I don't want to see the blood splatter. It's too much. Like, I avoid.
That's
so
cheating.
You know that saying, ignorance is bliss? There's a reason why. What? There's a what?
Do you know what I do? I don't pause it or fast forward. I just look at the corner of the screen so that my periphery is getting what's happening, but my eyes are not seeing the full. Yeah.
You know, I used to do a version of that. You're entranced by the corner.
By the corner. Yeah. And then no one knows that I'm covering my eyes. No one knows that I'm looking away.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You know, it's okay to let people see you feel really what's going on.
Yes, you can cry. You can do whatever. My version of that is I close my ears. I plug my ears so
I used to do
the
that.
sound is dampened. I can watch anything, but as long as the sound is somewhat, I still look. But as long as I can dampen the hearing of it, it's really fantastic. There's a movie called Terrifier, which is there's 3 parts of it now. And the first one was a really low budget movie. It's perhaps one of the most gruesome movies I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it's on a scale of 1 to 10 of like, I think it's more gruesome than Human Centipede if possible. Ooh. And it's just horrendous. And the sounds in part 2, it's sounds? Like, well, it's gory. There's like, torture and
would you give us like a
hearing.
Example?
Oh yeah. So it's actually from part 1. In part 1, the Terrifier, who's this like evil clown. I'm just here, not to tell you too much. Here's a spoiler because he literally, the Terrifier literally kills 49 people in that film. So this is just one of the many. He saws a woman in half, who's like on an X like this, from vagina up the middle, babes.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that's
it's
terrible.
Bad.
And like, you see it.
You kind of do see it. You don't see all of it, but you see enough. You know what? It's like the muffled screams, and there's a lady screaming behind because she's having to watch it. He makes her friend watch it.
Oh no!
It's bad. Yeah, it's bad because you're hearing like the and the of like bone, and then the lady. It's bad. It's bad. And
like
him
me eating a
laughing
piece
or
of chicken,
not
honey.
laughing. Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot. But you know those digital spooks can't compare with anything that's going on in real life.
Yeah, it's true. This is really a nice wig. I wanna try her on.
It's
This
good.
one?
It's almost
That's
Winifred.
It's
It's almost Winifred.
yeah, almost Winifred. A book.
And you know what I love about a good wig. What I love about a good wig. I love that a wig can transform with just a little bit of something. Right. This wig.
Yeah.
If I just take these two little chunkies right here,
Yeah.
and take her back, all of a sudden, I'm a whole different woman.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
whole different woman. It's all it
You-
takes. And if you just part it to the other side.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Yes. This is giving me 90s
Gloria
rom-com.
Estefan. Oh,
the other one was giving me in the minivan on my way to pick up the kids.
She's
Ooh,
giving
this
right
is
now. She's giving like girls just want to have fun. She's giving like working girl. Like you're like the Latina Melanie Griffith.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm one of the Menendez brothers' high school beard.
You're the Joan Cusack of working girl.
Yes, exactly.
But also Sarah Jessica Parker as blah, 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 in Footloose. Remember, she was in that.
Oh my god, I did not remember that.
Yeah, she was so good. She played like Sparky or like, she had like that, and then it was like, stop fighting. And she had long brown hair. And
That woman has worked a lot.
she has worked a lot.
Wait,
Wow, the wig is really quite literally sitting.
Oh, thanks. Meanwhile, John.
Well, it was sort of an accident, but yes, I'm just sort of saying, like, look at how it's fallen.
Listen, it's not an accident. I have had hours and hours and hours of training in wig work. Okay.
Here at school.
Honestly, yes, it's giving Gloria Trevi.
Yes. Oh my god, I love Gloria Trevi.
Wait, so
I-
Juan, you had sent a couple of prompts to the group chat today about what you found spooky in the world.
I know.
And I don't remember them verbatim, but I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to hear about that.
So I just was thinking about how I'm, you know how I love Gen Z, love young people, and we have what's our favorite creator's name? Jules. Oh, no, her name is not Jules. Who says spooky?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Spooky.
What's her name? I love her. Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Her Instagram handle, so you can go find her, is at BUTS, BEAUTEUSS, and she'll always tell like an anecdote of
Butess,
something.
yeah.
Butess, the Butess. Oh yeah, not beauteous. Butess, the Butess. Duh.
Investigative.
The beauty.
Investigatory.
Yes. So she will often give an anecdote from her life or tell you something or give you a piece of advice or something that you've done, and she'll be like, spooky. And of course, like Gen Z, they love to call things spooky, as do I. When something gets really uncomfortable in real life, ain't nothing spookier. I've always say what I always say. They live in a haunted house. It's a haunted house. I was there for dinner. It was a haunted house. So I was thinking about things that have spooked me in 2025. Just things that have just real life things that have totally made me a worse person than I was before by figuring it out. You know when you realize things, as
Yes.
Kylie Jenner once did, realizing things. Okay, Here's a few things that I realized this year. This one really took me out of my body. Realizing that I am older than all the contestants on Love Island. All of them. Every single one. And that I think there might be one contestant on this season of Love is Blind that is older than me. And that just spooked me to my core that I am now the age that doesn't get cast as the heart of reality programming. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm no longer eligible to be the blonde bombshell.
Right.
It's
You're
over.
in your wife swap era or your 90 Day Fiance era.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah. But then Drew Carey's like, I love you. Wait, like, should we get married?
Yes, exactly.
And then
that
it's
happen?
literally. No, I'm just saying like that would happen with Juan in this wig.
in this wig. Another thing that spooked me this year is when I have a Gen Z coworker who asked me, as serious as cancer, looking at me straight in the eyes, they were like, so, wait. I guess Sex in the City, like, when did that start? Like, it was over when you were in middle school? Like, is it about that? I was like, no, that's not right. It was so much later than that. Do I look that old that Sex in the City would be a childhood show for me?
For
When
him.
did Sex in the City start?
2000, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think so.
Yes, I would
Yeah.
say so.
I think 2000, 2001. Yeah.
Oh my God. To realize that I was a child. To realize that it's been that long. I was a child when Sex in the City came out. That's hard for me to stomach. Because it
Well, you don't
feels
really-
so today.
Yeah.
Well, it is. And just like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it came and went. And just
Yeah.
like that.
The other thing that was really spooky for me this year is to realize that my back was hurting from sleeping. Like that was I mean, like, what? That doesn't make sense. Why does it hurt from sleeping? You know what I mean?
I do. I literally actually do.
I hate that.
I do. Like,
If you sleep wrong, your back starts to hurt.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me.
but he's not. Here's the thing. It's like all of a sudden, who starts to sleep wrong? You know, are we just going home and like getting old? Are we just like moving along in life, and then
Yeah.
like all of a sudden in the bed we start to sleep wrong? No one starts to sleep wrong. You know what I mean? It's the
Yeah,
bed's
you're
fault.
Well, yeah, it's just I think that's because you're just a little more frail than you were. You know, I think the elasticity in your bones and your muscles.
I think
and,
that's
you know,
the meanest thing you've ever said to Juan.
Oh yeah, listen, it's the jump scares are at every turn as
Yeah.
you age.
and they're just gonna start getting worse. You know, just hopefully you have more money to deal with them.
Johnny, what's been spooking you?
What's been spooking me?
Besides your bank account.
Ooh, yeah, that actually has been so
Me too, bitch.
spooky. Yeah,
Boo!
work has been spooky.
You're poor.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's kind of spooked by that, except for the top 1%.
Everyone else is a shivering in the
I will
closet.
Weeping in the bushes.
I will say the spookiest thing for me is definitely people's like lack of empathy. Like people are about to lose their food stamps, and there's just like so many people talking about it. Like, well, get a job, and it's like most people that have food stamps have jobs.
Literally working 2 or 3.
60 to 70% actually.
My mom is one of those people, actually.
Correct. And it's like, it's just so crazy to me. I'm like, I remember when I was on food stamps, when I was like in my 20s, it was super helpful. Like it didn't pay for everything, but definitely got me some eggs.
At the very least.
It was the delivery on it. It was sort of the hush, like, eggs.
Yeah.
What else is
Yeah, but and just to put a finer point on that is that it is strange. Also, what is even spookier is that people is the lack of empathy for sure, but also that people don't really understand what like supplemental nutrition, all those programs are. They don't understand what it is
Yeah.
and who's real, who like what it takes to get it.
Yeah.
I guess
And
you know
the
what I
true
mean?
sort of
It's-
benefits of them.
Yeah, like your stupidity is showing when
Right.
you see that in a lot of people and the way they talk about it. They just don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what else
They don't
spooks
know.
me? And this is like a Halloween specific spook. What spooks me is how much people give a fuck about other people making their costumes sexy. Like, I'm so tired of people having a
exhausted
bone
by
to
that.
pick with gays that want to wear a fucking harness and a Speedo and say, I'm 101 Dalmatians. Like, okay, maybe it's not as creative as you finding the actual dog fur and pinning it to your back, Miss Thing. but let the girls have it. Like, I'm just so tired of it. I feel like gay men, just let the girls be. The girls have been like, they've gotten picked on, they've been bullied. If they want to show whole, let them show whole. And if you want to throw a 22-inch wig on and get your life, mama, and you want to feel femme and you want to feel fab, you do that too. It's for everybody.
Exactly.
Halloween is for everybody. Let everybody let their freak flag fly, their creativity shine. And if they have no creativity, how much more sickening is it that you do?
Exactly.
Exactly. It only says more about you, honey.
Yeah.
For being a bitter Halloween.
Like, get more creative. Oh, okay. Maybe some people don't have style. It's okay.
And some people don't have bodies.
Correct.
Yeah. Some people don't have the body, and that's okay too.
And
listen, I've had sexy years, and there have been years when
Mrs.
I
Potts.
didn't want exactly the wardrobe. Sometimes you're Belle, sometimes you're the wardrobe,
And that range is sickening.
And because I've been both, I can tell those dysmorphic hoes that they should relax and let the sexy girls be sexy while they can. And by the way, you can be sexy and wear the sexiest ass costume in your entire imagination, no matter what you look like.
And sometimes the most creative costumes are the sexiest.
And here, I'll also, whatever it is that you feel the funnest in, if that brings out your confidence, then you will be the sexiest person on Halloween, which is usually why a lot of people are a lot freer during Halloween or Coachella. We could even argue because there's a sort of cosplay around the sort of costuming and like the dress that you feel. We could say even in this moment right now, we're all feeling. I thought I've had to coach us into high energy sometimes, but not tonight. These wigs did the work for us.
And that energy is. Remember when I sent you the video when I first tried this wig on, and you said the posture is just changed. I was like, wow.
Yes. First thing I
That's
noticed.
so true. I'm like, I'm up.
Yeah. Listen, drag. I mean, you can of course do drag without wearing a wig, but for me, every drag queen will tell you this. Anyone who's done drag for a while will tell you that there is one thing that is like your transformative tool, right? Like it's okay.
Right.
Once I get those lashes on, I'm in drag. Once I have my nails on, I'm in drag. Once my body is on, I'm in drag. But for me, baby, it's le wig.
Yeah.
And when the wig is on, when you got the wig on, you got your vodka soda.
Right.
Swish, 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 swish.
I love
and your heels are still off.
Further and further,
I know.
just like
I know, down. And your heels are still off. That is the most heavenly part of the whole night. You're wearing your pantyhose, and your shoes are off. You're at home. The wig is on. Honey, the lip is fresh.
Ian, while you're fixing that wig, honey, just pull her down right in the middle there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pull her down.
Oh, but I kind of like it. I like seeing the roots. It makes
the root. But it's like root blonde.
Root blonde. Ian,
that's what sort of a box blonde.
Ian, what has spooked you this year?
What's been tricking my treat? Something that spooked me this year was my ability to, like, I was shocked at how during, like, my dad had heart surgery a couple weeks ago. Listeners, you didn't know that, but there was sort of a trying time for our family. It was like the most stressful thing, just because our family's been like very lucky with health.
Sending him a lot of love.
Yes, and he's doing great. But in the moment, like, what I noticed that even in a moment of like dire, like, sort of stress or in circumstance, I could still feel how much I was like, getting aggravated with like personalities, either my sister or just like the situation. After a while, you're like, the stress of it was so effective on me that I was like, oh my God, I'm so good at compartmentalizing to the point where like I come home and it's like that I'm so aware of the annoyance I have over certain things, or like with my dad or my mom, like that I could get short again after you think there's just no way. It's just we're having such tender moments. And like, I'm just so happy he's alive. And then like, I'm not kidding, 48 hours later, like everything's okay, blah, blah. Dust is kind of settling. And like, I'm back to being annoyed by my parents. Like that level of like, like Ian, you know what I mean? I was spooked by my own
awareness of that?
Oh, I guess a little bit. Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, but I will say, I was just talking about this tonight, literally. yes, it does make sense. I was just talking about this tonight. How often when there's a calamitous, tragedies or big loss in the family or something, shocking, there's an accident, something that really rattles everyone to their core, you have a moment where
We all come together.
and you rise to the challenge. To
Yeah.
really, everyone becomes each other's heroes. But then at the end of the day, there's still the person who always annoys you because they ask you about your weight. There's still the aunt who always annoys you because she asks you for money every time you see her. You're still your sister who, always tries to rain on your success. It's like all the things that they're still always that.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
strange thing that we have to be able to balance that, like, especially as we get older and our parents face things. It's like we are still the kids, but now we're the adults, but we still get to be bratty sometimes.
Yeah, I was spooked by my brattiness is literally what it was.
You're
But
allowed a little bit.
Like, if you think about it, like the way they, they talk about it when you go to therapy and stuff, they say, like, you need to feel that feeling. Like, when some people are like, my mother or my father just passed away and I feel relieved. And it's like, feel that feeling, because you're going to feel something else in 20 minutes or in an hour or in 3 days.
Yeah.
So, like,
Agreed.
honor that feeling, be angry, be resentful of that person, whatever it is. It's just, there's no wrong feelings. It's like, there's wrong actions,
Correct.
If you felt the way that you felt and you, like, clap back or you, like, got short, like you said, maybe that's something to think about and be like, maybe I should try it a different way. But, like, it's okay to feel like, God, they're so annoying.
I know.
You know.
I think that's the thing, is I feel the thing, and the spookiness is at which I can truly be like, and like I don't address it. I don't let them know because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
But that's also the way that you cope, probably, is that you, like, you're a lot of, especially gay men, like, self-soothe. So, like, the way that they deal with their anger or their pain or their grief is to be like, I'm over here ignoring everyone else, but I will get through this, and you'll be happy that I'm over here by myself.
Handling it. Yeah, like it's yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yes, exactly. I have another spooky thing.
Yeah.
You speaking about, like, bad habits that you, like, get back into or things that you acknowledge and behavioral patterns. A spooky thing is, okay, so I've been dating Jay now. It's going to be a year soon.
Yeah.
And,
That's crazy.
yeah. And so
Feels like 20.
Yeah. sometimes in a good way. We were very familiar very fast. But anyway, but that's me in general. But it was just a very fast onset. But at the beginning, I said to myself, I am never, because I've done this with men before, I am never going to say anything bad about my body in front of a man. Like, I'm dating. I'm just not going to do it. I have done it for too many times. Anymore.
Yeah.
I've done it before. Like, wanting them to validate me and correct me for my bad instincts, right? For, like, my own dysmorphia. So part of it is, like, at the best of times, it's I want them to, like, make me feel good. And then other times it's more nefarious. There's, like, you use it to test them. Right?
We've talked about this before.
You know,
yes.
you want to. It's about feedback, and it's so destructive.
Say the thing I'm not thinking, or sorry,
Yes,
say the opposite of what I'm thinking.
Yes. And so I was pretty good at it for a while, but you see it creep back in. I've seen it creep back in the last few weeks. But here's the thing. I'm not saying that I've fallen into the same level of behaviors when I did in other relationships, when I really was super self-deprecating, and I actually do think it created distance. It like got so bad that I think it created distance. I don't think it's actually that. It's just that, you as a person, like, however, the way you everyone does this, they look in the mirror, they don't like one thing or the other. Eventually, you start saying it out loud, because, like, that's just the way a thing we do. Like, oh God, I hate how I look at these jeans, right?
Yeah.
And at one point, and this is so then upon further introspection, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I have to be able to be somewhat real. I can't just pretend that I'm, I just love everything about me and I never say anything negative at all. You know what I mean? Like, I have to find that happy medium, because, like, yeah, sometimes you do look terrible in a pair of jeans, and that's just a statement of fact. You know what I mean? I'm not, like, using this as a as some kind of mind game, relationship mind game. Women are from Mars, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. You know, it's like, it's not that deep. So yeah, I saw that creeping in, and it just made me think of what you were saying, Ian, that sometimes we have to really look at how we behave and think about the spooky things we may be doing to our loved ones.
Ooh, it's like, yes, that is a really interesting.
And ourselves.
We may be exactly.
How
we
are
may
you
be the ghost in their attics.
Yeah, and how much of the ghost in your own attic is yourself. And, you know, I forget where I saw this clip, but someone was saying, and I just was like, oh, this is such a great reminder, but like, how are you complicit in not getting what it is you want?
Right. Why can't you fit in those fucking jeans, you fat bitch?
Well, you know, that's a separate
Is that what you're saying?
But no, I'm just saying, like, a grander, you know, it popped up like a couple days ago, and it was, for me, you know, I take it and I wash it over everything in my life. Like, you know, how am I complicit in, and all of a sudden it becomes my career, my personal life, the way I am with friends, you know, my productivity, like, just, it's this thing that truly, like, reigns over it all. And, but I thought the question was really impactful for me because it didn't make it about other people. It made it about, like, there's this thing you're saying that's like a story you keep telling. But the question becomes, how are you complicit in keeping that story alive? And it forces you to have to literally examine your habits, how you are day to day. Like, and I had some thoughts. I was like, wow, I'm doing this, and it seeped in a little deeper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You saying that actually made me think about, like, you know, because when I was traveling for work, and then I was in New York, and I was just kind of like eating whatever, whenever, however, and then Ian came to visit for a week, and we took her out. You know, we had dinners at home, but we went. We had a good time.
We ate, baby.
We ate. Mm-hmm. And boy, did we eat? You know, like
you said that, bitch. That took me out. Boy, did we eat? You know how many times I said that?
But you know, it starts to catch up with ya. And so I'm like getting ready to go out, and I'm just like upset because I just don't like anything on me. And I'm like, oh, you just feel gross. You feel big. You feel, and you know, Philip's really good at like, you look great. You did it. And I actually don't want that. I usually am like, I'm saying that because if I don't believe it, I don't, you know, like you saying it is not going to change my mind. It's actually going to just like, I don't know. So I had a thought like, Ian, like, okay, so what are you doing to either change that or to make sure it doesn't happen or whatnot? And so I've been like going on daily walks around the lake just as like an extra 10,000 steps in. You know, I'm not in New York City, so I don't have that kind of like, but it's
so funny when you texted that and you're like, we've been doing the lady, and like, you're like, blah, blah, blah. I was like, where was that when I would love to go on the walk every day. Not
Honey,
that
we were already doing enough while you were here, sweetheart. The schedule was packed. We weren't really sitting around very much.
Mm-hmm. No, there wasn't. No,
we were hanging out with Fulana and Fulano. We were going to the
Tres Leches. Yeah. And I'm so grateful that we did.
But you know, it just made me think like this is something I can do to change that whole situation. And you know, and cooking at home has been really nice. Like we love to do it. So it's those little things that like I know will make a big difference, that I'm like, you know, instead of, you know, going balls to the wall and be like, I'm going on a crash diet, I'm doing da da da. It's like, just take the steps that you know you need to take that'll happen over time, and you know, by Wednesday you'll feel better. You know,
it's so funny you said that, because since coming home, but seeing how you operate in your home, and we've talked a lot about this on this podcast around how helpful it is to see how other people live in their home, right? Either like acquaintances, friends, but then like your besties. And I made chili tonight because we made chili, and I was reminded of like, oh my God, like, Ian, you don't cook like this. You don't cook like this when you're by yourself. Like, remember this feeling. This feels not like, I've been a little lazy in this last like year and a half, because I think I've been a little like, I don't know, like I'm on my phone or depressed or this or that. And like, I just haven't been focused enough.
That's also something I noticed while I was with you and traveling and all. I was on my phone a lot more. So like today I did my thing where I take the apps off, and I just felt like I wasn't trying to leave the gym when I was there. I was like when we were on our walk, I was like, Philip, let's jog a little bit. And I was like, I just feel more invested.
So you're saying I was the heavyweight and then I left and you felt better?
No. I think getting the reps in of like walking around the lake a couple of times. I'm like, you know what? I'm seeing all these people running. I can run a little bit. Like I don't have to run the whole time, but I can run from here to there and eventually maybe build up to running, you know?
Yeah. Just pretend to be those people and you will be those people.
Yeah. And you see sometimes people run and you're like, well, girl,
I know.
if she's running with those knock knees, I can run, you know?
And yes, you see some people running and you're like, bitch, you're not in pain. You can go.
I heard
way?
just watching.
And I'm telling you,
sometimes people's posture, it's like, ay, that can't be good.
and I wore
Looks
my
like you're riding
posture
a bike, but
corrector
you're
while I
running.
was on my walk.
You
I was
what?
on my posture I was wearing my posture corrector when I was on my walk. Because I
Wow.
might say something about a bitch with knock knees, but honey, I'm over here bent over like Quasimodo. So, you know, I'm just trying to
Gotta
be
get out.
better all the time, you know, so that I can
Yeah.
be
just-
nicer and I can live, you know.
I'm kind of realizing how nice it is for both of you to have me as an influence in your life. Sort of,
Say more.
You know, sort of like
Say more.
from like from sort of like an aesthetic, sort of like wellness, just all around like if we could just have what that person like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm just so happy to be here for both of you, you know?
If I could
Listen,
just have-
internet, just understand. Don't take her too seriously. Okay?
You know what? You both inspire me in different ways. In with the way we are manhandling these
We're
fucking
fixing.
wigs tonight.
I know. Okay, can we play
That's
a
funny.
quick little game?
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Okay. So I would love for all three of us to do our best horror, like you know, you've shot, you were wrapped, but you have to do ADR on a couple of the screams in the movie, and so I need horror, like realization of a thing, possibly death happening to you or death of a loved one, and it's too much to bear, kind of scream.
In
my
your
God,
in your New York City apartments, I'm sure that's going to go over. Well, actually, no one cares in New York.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay. Oh, gosh,
Would you like to start?
You know,
Yeah,
for the
I'm
first
scared.
time, I wouldn't. I mean, I could, but
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
Johnny. I
You
feel like
starting,
you
Johnny? Yeah, you should start first. You're the most.
He always
you're the most
he
film
does
and TV.
he tends to go last.
You're the
Me?
most film and TV.
Yeah.
She.
Okay.
Okay. So take your time. You have all the. Remember.
Oh, that was good.
was good.
I'm afraid to do it because have you seen the videos of like senior citizens who haven't skipped in like 30 years? Skipped. And they're like, try to skip across the room. And they try to skip and they physically can't. Like they, you know, because they're so uncoordinated, they just like don't know how to skip. It's
Anymore.
They're hilarious videos.
So you're
And
thinking
it's
you
really
can't
funny. I
scream.
mean, it's not mean spirited. It's just sweet. But I think I haven't had to scream this way in a long time. So I feel like it's gonna come out a little strange.
You know, we can fix it in post.
Right.
Okay. Wow. So it's someone being murdered, right? Okay.
Yeah. You know, just.
Okay. Oh my God.
Whatever that means to
Really
you.
whatever that means to me. Oh, I feel like I should make a B. Arthur church and just be like, of course. Okay.
It's
That was. It was.
for me.
Do you understand, Johnny, that I'm sure, listen, we can cut this if you don't want it in. I'm sure you've sucked quite a few penises in life, but if you were a woman, do you know how many men would be after you for you to slob on that knob with that wig on?
You think?
Oh, honey.
I will say I have
You
when
would
I
be
dressed in drag.
demand. demand. You would be in demand.
I remember when I dressed as J-Lo for Halloween, I went to my friend's building and I was in her elevator and there was a guy in there and he was like, "Hey, where are you going?" And I'm like in full geesh, full beat. And I was scared. I was scared because I was like, you know, he's like, "You live here?" I was like, "No." I like got the deepest my voice could go. I was like, "No, I don't live here." Ooh. He's like, "Oh, well,
damn it.
What floor are you going to? Like, how, you know, like, are you going to be here for a little bit?"
He was unbothered.
I was like, "Oh my God." I got out of the elevator. I ran in my pleasers because I was wearing those stripper pleasers, and I went to Trace's house. I was like, "Trace, I feel like I got hit on." And she's like, "Oh, honey, yeah." These men don't give a fuck, girl.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty fierce. And then I remember walking home in my heels because I was like, I'm committing to the bit. I walked home from Doheny Room.
Yep.
Walking on the street and getting honked at. Just like, "Where are you going?" I was like,
oh my
"Word."
God. Yeah.
And
yeah,
I
you
also,
do.
when I did drag for Law and Order SVU, I remember walking down Christopher Street because I was like, I want to feel what the girls were feeling, you know, like, and it was giving, and I was like, wow, that would be so fierce to, like, if I wasn't worried about being so hot in these like tights and like this whole situation, like the wig of it all, I probably would have done it, to be honest. There was a guy in New York once that asked to fuck me as Julissa.
What was he giving?
He was giving.
Okay.
He was
Oh,
giving.
yeah.
And
I don't doubt it one bit.
I don't know if he still follows me on Instagram, but if you see this,
Well, he wanted Julissa.
no, because I didn't want him to be able to tell his friends that he fucked Julissa. You know what I mean? I was like, no, you're not. That's extra.
Yeah, that's way extra.
But
okay, Ian.
yeah.
That's fierce.
And
I
with
didn't
the
know
breastplate that I got that I'm wearing on Saturday, listen,
that.
Those
That is
are
fierce.
tatties. They ain't titties.
I got
they
some
tatties.
DMs when I posted that on my Instagram.
Well,
From people we may know.
Correct. I hate when you do that because of course I want to know who they are, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
oh my God.
It's
Anyway.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's what I wanted.
If we were sisters,
Yes.
where would we fall in the order of birth?
Oh, okay.
With the wigs.
Like the
with
three of us on
wigs.
the screen. Oh, I think if I mean, my guess would be I'm the oldest, Johnny middle, Ian youngest. Right?
I'll take that as a compliment.
It's not
but-
because of your face, I promise.
It's just the first grade level of reading.
Slip the little suckers.
Wait, you didn't scream yet.
Oh my God, do you guys
Oh,
see
I
that I
didn't
have
scream.
like a Julia Roberts vein?
Oh my God, you do.
Wow.
So fish.
That's actually more of a Michelle Pfeiffer thing too. She has the same
She
sort
does
of.
have a vein.
Yeah, she's
The
got a
second
nice-
Michelle Pfeiffer mention for Johnny, honey, work.
I know she's on my mind. She's really up there.
Amen.
Yum, 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 yum.
Okay. Oh, you're doing a scream. Okay.
I guess.
Hold for
I guess.
screams. Yes.
Something like that.
Honey, that
It's-
was Schindler's List. That was not Halloween horror. That was
Yeah.
true crime,
True crime. Yeah.
historical nonfiction.
Wow.
Yeah.
That felt
Wow,
good.
That was excellent.
That
felt
that
really good.
gave woman at the dog park whose dog was just attacked by a pit bull. That's what
Aww.
it gave. Yeah.
Thank you.
There's a video going around online of a pit. You know, I'm my late Diego was a pity mixed breed, and so I love pit bulls. There's nothing against pit bulls, but there's a video circulating of this pit bull who like.
From Home Depot.
Oh no! This is at a
No?
at a restaurant in Fort Lauderdale on Las Olas, I think. And the pit bull gets loose, honey, and he goes for this. I'm not laughing. This is not funny. He goes for a Chihuahua little mix, and of course it's with an old lady, of course.
Oh no.
And that dog will not let go.
Go.
I mean, like a toy. It was crazy.
Wait, can you send it to us?
I'm gonna send you.
That's really spooky, actually. Why the
it's actually
fuck
not
are there
even-
so many dogs at restaurants? Not
Why are
everybody.
there Why is there a pit bull up? Why? Maybe I don't think he was off leash. Actually, I think he just is wearing his leash. He just probably got away. But yeah, there are a lot of dogs at restaurants.
Controversial
I don't mind
dogs
it.
should not be at. Here's the thing: Chihuahuas are controversial dogs. Those dogs will want to start. You know, it's like you don't want to bring your friend to the restaurant that you know likes to fight. You know, the girl that someone bumps into her and she's like, "Wow, damn, we don't say excuse me." Like the girls that want to fight, pit bulls, Chihuahuas. Yorkie. Well, no, Yorkies are
Huskies.
nice. Oh, really? I feel like Huskies are very like unbothered.
They're just like,
Yeah. They're loud.
Yeah,
but they're
they
not.
do
I don't
that.
know if they're
I feel like I've seen a
reactionary.
husky or two in a Brooklyn upscale neighborhood dog park go off.
Oh,
really?
have you guys ever been bit by a dog? Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah, like not to the point that I needed like facial like reconstruction.
Oh.
Same, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fine, but I mean, I guess I do. I've had a few good bites, a few good ones.
Wow.
including my childhood dog Prince. He bit me once or twice too.
I can imagine you were in his space, honey.
Yeah. You know, I often regret that I was. I mean, I was very kind to him and everything, but he didn't like. He wasn't allowed to sleep in my bed.
Yeah.
Or in the room, you know, and I kind of wish I had fought on that, but I didn't know to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got bit. Wait, you know what I want to get bit by? An uncut Latino. But no, I want to get bit by
Neither here nor there.
some spilled milks.
Yeah, that's a good
Should
point.
we do one or two? Are there
Yeah.
any good? Let's see if there's any good ones. Because we were saying that, you know, it's spooky can be spooky. It can also be like, ooh, bitch, I'm being spooky this weekend. Ooh, it's gonna get dark.
Wow.
Okay, and then there's actual spooky, like, girl, what is going on? Are you in
Right.
danger, Molly? Okay, Molly, here we go. I'm not gonna say who it is because this could get bad. But one of our loyal followers and listeners said, my cheating ex got shit sent to him, not by me. And I think he means that he had actual fecal matter sent to his house.
Insert screen.
My
insert
cheating,
screen
my
here.
cheating, exactly. My cheating ex got SHIT sent to him, and you know what I love about it? He
Can
goes,
you
know
even
what,
do
bitch?
that?
I mean, you're not supposed to.
She's looked it up.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. Oh my god, I'm not going to say. Well, I could.
I guess you could. I guess you could do like a little like a little like not pack, but like you know one of those little like
package.
styrofoam package with like dry ice and
Oh, you trying to keep it fresh, bitch?
Well, for the smell, he's saying.
yeah,
if
you want to
you're
keep
not
it
allowed
fresh,
to.
so when they open it,
I
it's
know.
like they just drop.
But I feel like that's a thing. That's the thing that was like a, you know, like I feel like I'm making this up, but I feel like it was like an Italian American thing or like a thing you do in New York. Like I'm gonna send him shit in the mail. He's gonna open
yeah,
it
like
up
a
and he's
fish.
gonna be really
you leave
mad.
a dead
Yeah.
fish on their doorstep if they're going to be sleeping with a fish.
Let me tell you, I'll tell you, that is a spooky thing for sure.
That is very spooky.
That would be disturbing because if you don't know
And
what it's from,
Spooky.
I think
Yeah.
stalkers. I actually think I had an idea for this a long time ago. It's probably we're too digital now. Many years ago, when I took a class at NYU, we had to write like a scary story, and my scary story was about a stalker, but the threats were all by letter, and it started to like escalate. Right. So it's like mail. It was all about the mail. And you're like, someone sent this 5 days ago. And it was like postmarked, but it had arrived. It was, it said, like that it had arrived to you today. and they knew something that you had done this morning, but it said that it was postmarked yesterday. It was like a time continuum.
Ooh.
You know, because
Love it.
I don't know.
They've
great
been watching. Yeah. They're keeping
Yeah,
up.
exactly. Maybe for someday. Okay, so here's another one. I'm also not going to share their name because they're doing something spooky this weekend, and they don't want nobody to know. Or I'm saying that they don't want anybody to know. Okay,
By all means, share with the class.
but it is another one of our loyal.
Milkers.
For my spooky Halloween activity, I am going to Palm Springs Pride for the first time, hoping it can jumpstart my spirit back up.
Oh.
I know, bitch, it will. I know that once you get into that haunted house and you see the size of those ghosts and all the haunting they gonna do, you're just fine.
There's a lot of skeletons in Palm Springs too, honey.
There are.
And some of them
There
are
are.
willing to keep you. I had a spooky situation in Palm Springs once. I left with syphilis.
Wow.
You know, it's like in the Haunted Mansion when it says, the ghosts will follow you home. Yeah.
And did.
I thought I had syphilis, and then I got tested again, and I told my doctor, just so you know, you're gonna see this thing, it's gonna be reactive. And then I got the results, and she was like, Ian, your things are non-reactive for the what's it called, the antigens? No, the
Antibodies.
The antibodies, exactly. She's like, are you sure someone just didn't treat you for it, but you maybe just tested after and you never really found out? And by God, by George, I think she's right. I think I got treated because I thought that's what was happening. And so it's well, you get tested and we'll treat you anyway. But I don't think I have syphilis.
I thought that story, I wish that story had gone like this. So I had these bumps and I went in and they did the test and the doctor was like, no, it's not syphilis. Those bumps are just your abs. They're just big and that's what you're feeling. It's just the pronouncement of my abdominal core. I thought you were going to make a joke as to what the bumps were.
Oh, no. No, but it's good to know that when I'm being jokey, that's as endearing as I seem.
Wait, I wanted to ask about another question about Palm Springs, though. You know what about Palm Springs Pride? Have either of you been to Palm Springs Pride?
No.
Can't say that I have.
Okay. Another idea I've had for a scary horror movie is about Pride. Because I'm always thinking about different things I'd want to do for a scary movie. I like the idea of being at an event that centers a scary movie. You know what I mean? All these people are there and they're in this shared space.
Yes.
You know, it's like Summer
Summer of Sam?
Summer of Sam, right? All of New York City is on edge because all of a sudden we're all one person waiting to see who it's going to be.
Right.
So I like the idea of that. And so the idea is, my idea for the Pride version of a horror movie would be there's 5 friend groups and we're kind of, you know how in Weapons,
Well, one
Ian,
of us, yes.
Yeah, exactly. You know how in Weapons, Ian, we see things through each character's perspective?
Yes.
So my idea for that was see what was going on at this Pride, something really, I don't even know what the bad thing is, if it's metaphysical, if it's something real, or if it's a serial killer, or if
Magic-y,
it's a demon, who knows, real or unreal. But we're seeing it through each friend's group eyes, and they're all having different days, but then they all encounter it.
Ooh.
I love it.
Ways.
I love it. It's a great
Write it.
idea.
We need it.
Yeah, and then we could employ a lot of gays with that,
Oh, my God.
because we need groups.
We need it.
We do need it.
We need jobs. And we need good TV or film.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're in it, as we mentioned it before, if you want to support something queer and something spooky, Wayward on Netflix right now, written and starring Mae Martin. It is both spooky and queer.
I thought you were
You
going to
like it
say,
again.
please like and subscribe.
I thought he was going to say that, too. I was waiting. I was like, that would be a brilliant way to be just do that. But,
You didn't like it.
I started it, and I was like, and then I went on Reddit and I was just like, let me just see like what some other people are kind of saying about this. And
She loves a Yelp. She loves.
I do like to know what humanity thinks, and
I
then
do too.
and then like I kind of am like, okay, there's like a tug on something I thought, or
Right.
that's what I couldn't name, but I'm picking up on, and I just was like, I can't tell if it's good or if it's bad. And I was like, the payoff of knowing that I had to like watch 8 episodes to get to what, you know what it was? I wanted to know if it was truly sort of sci-fi and there was sort of a metaphysical, sort of magic-y weird thing.
Yeah.
And then a lot of what Reddit was saying was like, it is so not that you're so upset. And I was like, oh, then I'm not going to use my time doing that.
That's how I felt watching that show with Julianne Moore and Megan Fahey. The mermaids
Sirens.
or sirens. I was like, are they fucking mermaids or not? Because it was
Oh.
giving like, it was like, ooh, by the water. Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. Did you watch
Oh,
it?
No, I just saw the trailer and like it was giving like thriller, like someone just wants to be different, and I'm denying my old life, but then like the old life comes to find her. But I got nothing phantasmic about it.
Yeah. Well, if you watch it, you'll see what I mean. I think I also heard someone say,
Yeah, I
"Oh
could
yeah, the
see that
mermaid show," and
interpretation.
I was like,
Oh,
"Okay."
oh.
So the whole time I'm expecting these bitches to turn into mermaids, or there's a secret society of mermaids that are women that are, Ariel, and Julianne Moore's, she's got red hair, and it's like she's living by the water. I don't know. Anyway,
Interesting. That's my favorite
Yeah.
type.
beautiful gowns.
Yeah. Oh,
Well.
Wow. Well, we have
we've gone everywhere tonight.
have podcasted the worlds tonight. All
We
worlds.
really have.
It's been, time really does fly when you're having wig.
It does. A Night of 1,000 Nicole Kidmans. Wow. Which they need to do on Drag
that's
Race
the episode
immediately.
name right there.
Yeah.
So good. A night of 1,000 Nicole Kidmans.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
they really need to do that on Drag Race. That's a no-brainer. Low-hanging fruit, everybody. No-brainer. No-brainer.
Do you know what you're gonna do for Halloween? What you're gonna be for Halloween? As we close out the episode.
Well, I'm flying to Florida because I'm working on November 1st on the Saturday. So I'm flying on Friday night, but when I arrive, I think I'm gonna try to do the wholesome thing and like go see my little cousins and see what they're doing and like
Can I
Do
make a
you go to
suggestion?
because I'm not
Do you
gonna
go
dress up this year.
Oh.
Go three with them.
Trigo.
Or what should I be?
I was going to say, at least take this wig with you.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Just at least take the wig and like it will sort of like drop you in.
I know.
What was that?
The sort of like link.
Yeah, but you doing that with the microphone is really something.
It was
I
getting
need to
exorcism.
find like I can't think of like a great Latina with red curly hair.
Janet to call.
Like, that's it. I'm Janet to call.
You
for Halloween.
literally are wearing a Janet to call wig.
Yeah.
So
I just gotta be,
Johnny,
I need.
Is
I
this
need
a
to do
theater
this.
person?
she was
She's in the Heights. She's
The
fantastic.
hydrants
She's been in
are
many shows,
open.
but
cool breezes.
yeah,
Literally
she
like
is one of
Juan's
the,
favorite
She's one of the
line.
salon owners. It's like one of the 3 girls that work in the salon.
No me
Plays
digas.
Carla. Yes, she's like, I'm Chile
and she's-
Dominican.
Yeah,
But I always say I'm from
say I'm
real.
from Queens.
Yeah.
And she also she starred in like Prince of Broadway, How Prince is Broadway, and she got to sing so many amazing songs.
She got
she's
to really
fantastic
well.
Latina.
Yeah.
She's had her deep
Gorgeous
Miami roots.
Linda, tell me
Yes.
Tell me something I don't know.
What are you boys doing or gals? What are you Nicole Kidmans doing for Halloween?
I'm going to Haunted House on Wednesday, so that'll be fun. And then for actual Halloween, a lot of the big things happened this weekend that I didn't do. I was happy about, and yeah, that's it. But I've been thinking about it because I love the idea so much, and I told Johnny, I was like, even if I just do it for me, I want to find a way to like be Neo for Halloween.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun!
honey,
Like
just do the photo shoot like celebrities do and don't even wear it out.
correct.
Yeah.
That's sickening. You should definitely do it. I'm going to dress up like a Batman, and Philip's going to be Robin. and we're going to see Dom Dalla.
Boo, boo, boo.
And then the next night,
fun.
we're going to be dressing up as Romy and Michelle's high school reunion for a house party or
We can't wait to see it.
something like that. Yeah, it'll be fun.
It's gonna be
fun.
great.
It's going to be great.
I love to dress up. What can I say?
Yeah, and you're good at it. You're good at it. You have that mind for it.
Yeah.
How to dial
I think
it
it's all those
down.
years of repression where I wasn't allowed to be like the normal kids. So now I'm just making up for lost time.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see a lot of Wicked costumes, and I don't think we will actually.
Interesting. Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like it was a little bit too long ago, and it's too soon upcoming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's both too far and too close to be like, I'm going to be Elphaba.
But I feel like a lot of people probably thought too many people are going to do it, so now nobody did it.
Interesting. You know, someone told me on one of my comments, like, please be Fiero for Halloween, and I thought,
Oh.
like,
I'm
that
sure
could be
you know
fun.
someone with the costume.
I could just get like rider pants. I have a pair of riding boots, and then I would just need like a reddish vest and a short sleeve polo, white polo.
And some blue contacts, apparently. That part.
Oh, you
that
know,
part.
there was a time Tay Diggs played Fiero. Yeah, he played Fiero.
Is that the Fiero you're gonna be?
Yeah. That's the
I dare
Fiero.
ya. I triple dog
would-
dare ya.
If I was Alphaba, I would love him to be my Fiero. Anyway.
All right,
okay.
well, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Please watch the show so you can see our wigs on YouTube. Please like and subscribe.
And tell your friends. Ah.
Wait, just one quick thing. Maybe you already heard this joke.
Just one quick thing.
What kind of cell phone carrier does a ghost have? You don't know?
I don't know.
Verizon!
So stupid.
¡Qué rico!